Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Ideas. We got a very exciting episode for you today. We are going to be coding our very own FRONTBOT contract to run on PancakeSwap on the Binance Smart Chain. Now, what this is going to enable us to do is going to enable us to front-run transactions on tokens on decentralized finance exchanges, primarily PancakeSwap, which is going to allow us to sniff the mempool, or basically look for transactions that are pending to be made within a block, and it is going to allow us to inject our transaction with a higher gas fee, one good way higher than the transaction that is trying to be entered. This will allow our transaction to be processed first, and then we will also process a sell order within the same block, so essentially the victim transaction gets sandwiched between ours and we make a small profit off the slippage difference in the transaction. This is very easy passive income, and not a lot of traders with this knowledge are very keen to share this information. So today I want to share it with you guys, because as a retail trader myself, I believe we all deserve an equal chance. So the first step to the process is to open up your internet browser. I use Google Chrome personally, but whichever one you use is fine. I like Google Chrome because it allows myriad out of extensions, including one that is very essential to this program, which is MetaMask. So up here, if you're not familiar with MetaMask, it's an Ethereum wallet that connects to your browser. It's a Web3 application. And the first step we're gonna need to do is we are going to need to make sure that we are connected to the Binance Smart Chain network and not the Ethereum network. So the way we can add that is by going here at Network, and in the description below there is a link to Binance Academy that will also show you how to do this. But here we enter the Binance Smart Chain. We enter the Binance Smart Chain PCURL, and we also enter the chain ID for the Binance Smart Chain, which is 56, I believe. So the next step is, once we have that, we need to go to our internet browser and head over to remix.theorem.org. The Remix is an application that was developed to allow us to develop, compile, launch and transact with smart contracts on the Binance Smart Chain that are coded in the Solidity language. So in order to connect on MetaMask wallet to this, we need to go over here. And we need to click on the green button, and that will ensure that we are connected to the application. So next, we need to head over here to this button on the left side of the screen. Click that, and that will help us create a new file. So what this will be our contract. You can name it whatever you like. However, I'm going to name mine EVM FrontRunner. Next we need to add the extension for Solidity, which is SOL, and this helps the application determine which type of file we're trying to create. And we click Enter. And this will create a file. May take a second. So next, if you look in the description below this video, I have included a link to a text file, which includes the FrontRunner back contract that I've created. So we're going to copy all of this data here, every single line, and we're going to copy, and we're going to head over to Remix. And we are going to head to line 1, as you can see, and we are going to paste it. And there we go. So as you can see, if we head all the way to the top of the contract, I'll give you guys a quick breakdown of the contract. So what this is our sniper bot. It doesn't require any downloads, anything like that. I see a lot of paid services online of people offering sniper bots and FrontRunner bots for paid fees. And you have to download executed both files. And quite frankly, I personally don't trust anything unless it's open source. And I hope you guys wouldn't either. Because we all know executed before else can harm your computer. So as we can see here in the contract, it is complete, been compiled in Prague. A Solidity 0.6.6. And what this will do is send required BNB for the liquidity pair. And it will perform tasks. Basically perform a front-running attack on you to swap. So this includes the input token address is wrapping in BNB. So what this means is that our bot will scan the mempool for wrap BNB, which is BEP20 Smart Chain BNB. we can actually verify this address is nothing malicious by just copy and pasting and heading to bscscan.com. And here in the search bar, we can search for address transaction, hash block or token, and we are going to paste our data there. As we can see, it heads to the contract of wrapped BNB token tracker with a BNB value of $3 billion. Wish that one was ours. So as we can see down here, there is many transactions. So that verifies that is indeed the correct router. Now, as we head back to the contract, and we scroll through the information, as I mentioned earlier, the function of the bot is to front-run transactions that are waiting in the main pool for the next block. So the constant that I'm using is 1 good way. So we will pay 1 gas unit higher than the person trying to transact in order to front-run their transaction. So, if we continue down through the files, here is a couple more pieces of information that you guys are going to need. So over here, as you can see, we have the node set up. And down here, I bought function. It handles the transaction. And it uses the gas price that the other user is trying to use, and it adds 1 quake to that UNIS. And essentially what that will do is front-run their transaction. You guys can scan through this yourself. And as you can see, it is very, very easy to use. So the next thing that we are going to do for once we have this is, we are going to compile our contract in Remix. So we're going to head over here to the left side. And we're going to collect the Solidity compiler. Now under compiler, we are going to select our version of Solidity, which matches up over here, which is 0.6.6. And we are going to select the 0.6.6 plus comment 6C 0H9D 0 to build. Okay. Now what we need to do is, we need to click compile. And as we can see over here, stated by the green check mark, the contractors are able to compile successfully, which is excellent. So now, we head down here to the next button. And we're going to launch our contract. This is where we launch it, and we need to head over here and click Injected Web 3. Once you've selected Injected Web 3, you need to ensure that the account here that is connected is the same as your account in MetaMask C. As we can see, we are connected. 0.52 Ether is equivalent to 0.52 BNB. So what we're going to do now is we are going to click Deploy, and it'll use a little bit of gas for us. Creation of UNISWAP v2 FRONTBOT pending. Okay, so here we go, our transaction is successfully created, and our bot contract is being created. So as we can see here, there are 3 actions for our contract. Now, these are action. This is how we deploy the contract and create action. So what this will do is, this will start the bot sniffing the MAM pool to find different liquidity pairs in order for you to front-run transactions. And we also have token name and token symbol. The next step in the process is, we're going to need to fund our contract with BNB to be able to snipe liquidity pools. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to copy this address by clicking here. And I'm going to head back over to my MetaMask. You can fund the contract with however much BNB you want to try to snipe the MAM pool with. However, I mean, the more the better. Because the more you put in, the larger the transaction you'll be able to front run, and the more profit you'll be able to make. For instance, if you're only able to front run with $30, you're not going to be able to create as much slippage in the price as if you were inserting $10,000. That's why, when you see some of these front-running wallets of people you know, when you follow them on BSC Scan, you see that they have 50,000. I mean, I've had weeks doing this, where I've made 7 to 8 BNBs. No, I like to play conservatively, and I only let the bot play with usually half of BNB and max 2 BNB. At a time. Just to be wary, again it still is a bot, and sometimes it can buy into contracts that aren't profitable, but usually about 95% of the time it ends up being profitable. So how this works is it will automatically send 90% of the profits that are made from the contract, said it sniffs directly back to your wallet address. And it will keep 10% within that token liquidity pool to continue such as sniffing for new contracts to front run. So what I'm going to do here now is fund my contracts with some BNB and see how it works. So copy the value to clipboard again, and I'm going to paste it. Asset BNB, I think I will try a 0.5 BNB to start. Okay, and it's going to cost us a little bit of gas fees there again, as you can see. And hit confirm contract interaction pending. Excellent, so as you can see, that is interacted with our contract. The next step is, we can click here to view the transaction at bscskin.com, and basically, that shows that we've created our contract. So here I've created it, and I funded it with some BNB. It's got 0.5 and $305 to snake liquidity pools with. So let's see what we are able to come up with. Okay, so the next step here is to click action, and this will also charge us a little bit of gas, and we confirm. Okay, excellent. Now we usually have to wait a couple of minutes for You have to wait a couple of minutes for something to come back. Right now the bot is sniping in the MAM pools. Let's just hold on and see what kind of return we get in the next few minutes. Okay, nothing yet guys, so again as you can see, the contract did work and it is live, and we're just waiting for it to snipe. So the bot will continue to run until you press the action button again, at which point it will exit from the liquidity pool, and it will pull the BNB that you entered initially back towards you. And you can do this as many times as you like guys. You can continually feed the contract over and over and over. Okay, so let's check again and see if we've gotten any return yet. Okay, we've got nothing yet. It's a pretty slow process. I mean, if you put in more money, typically you'll get larger returns, but again, I like to play it safe. So yeah, that's pretty much it, because, as always I mentioned earlier, we're having a giveaway and you can check that out in the description down below. And don't forget to comment, like and subscribe on the video again. Oh. Geez, as you can see here we've already gotten a return back from our contract. Look at that, 0.24 BNB is already full. What was that, like 2 maybe 3 minutes? Off a 0.5 BNB investment we've already sniped 0.24 BNB. Wow. Geez. Very, very profitable guys. I've had weeks where I've made 7 to 8 BNBs. Sometimes it's not always profitable, but typically, I usually make, around 5 plus BNB. 7 to 8 is a good week. I have made 10 plus, however, that's kind of rare. I mean, if you want to go ahead and invest more, you're more than welcome to, however it is at your own risk, you never know what type of contract that the bot will snipe. It could be a honeypot or some kind of shitcoin contract, who knows. So again, I always play it safe, and just use half BNB to 1 BNB. Again, thanks guys for watching. We really appreciate you guys being viewers here at the Crypto Ideas, and in the next episode, like I said, we're going to be showing you guys how to code one of these bots for use on UNISWAP on the Ethereum chain. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.